Hello guys, welcome to the Tamil Screaming. நான் உங்க கேப்டன் பேசுகிறேன். எப்படி போச்சு எனக்கு? இப்போதான் மார்வல் படம் பார்த்துட்டு வந்தேன். அதெல்லாம் சூப்பராக இருக்கு. எல்லாரும் போய் பாருங்க. செம எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸு. ரோலர் காஸ்டில் கொஞ்சம் போன மாதிரி இருக்கு. ஆக்ஷன் எபிசோட் எல்லாமே சூப்பராக இருந்துச்சு. இதெல்லாம் பார்க்க வேண்டிய படம். ஃபேமிலி கண்டிப்பாக போய் பாருங்க ஃப்ரீயாக இருந்தீங்கன்னா. அது ரொம்பவே சூப்பராக இருந்துச்சு. ரொம்ப நாள் கழிச்சு நல்லா பார்க்க இருந்துச்சு தேட்டரில். அது மார்வல் படம். பார்த்தோம் இன்னைக்கு செகண்ட் முடிச்சிடலாம். இன்னைக்கு வரைக்கும் தான் ஃப்ரீ.
2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2000
அப்ஜெக்டிவ் அவ்வளோ முடிக்க மாட்டாங்க. அப்போமே முடிக்க முடியுமா ட்ரை பண்ணலாம். முடிக்க முடியுமா டக்கு டக்கு தான் முடிச்சுட்டு போயிடலாம்.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker.
Uh-oh. Crashing to the floor.
You can be fearless, but you also need to be not smart.
And slides back into the ring.
Struck with a calf kick.
And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch The Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is about more than the streak to The Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk. Boom!
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. And with CM Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin The Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualifications, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
Oh, right to look at it, put him away. Lifts up the shoulder.
We'll need to get a little more to put this one away.
Oh! Brutal knee strike.
Punk getting a first-hand feel of what The Undertaker's capable of.
We noticed the look on The Undertaker's face today, a complete. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
ஓகே சரி. அதான்
And he locks in a perfect one last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Referee setting the hardware aside, clearing the way for any future damage.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
And a well-placed calf kick there.
Making his way to the top here.
Punk is holding nothing back, trying to bury the dead man once. Oh, we know what's coming now. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS. It's over. Undertaker is done.
Just like that, sent out of the ring. It heading up top.
Incoming! Good Lord! Taking flight!
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You got to remember, Paul Bearer was a friend to many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people in the WWE family.
The Undertaker just dominating CM Punk like only he can.
Whip back into the ring. Undertaker is going up top. From the top.
Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
This is turning into a brawl. No end in sight to this exchange. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Spin kick to the midsection. With a lariat. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Undertaker gets tossed out of the ring.
Going big here.
Crashing burn. Under the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
And goes back into the ring here.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Big impact off the neck breaker.
Bang! He finds a counter. Oh, counters right into the breadbasket.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Spinning heel kick. Undertaker facing some trouble.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Dropping the elbow.
Impressive awareness from him. Avoided any damage there.
Legs caught. Float over Russian leg sweep.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Oh, look out!
Slingshot cross body.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air.
This one is on track to be an all-time wrestle bang.
Meeting the steel.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
From the top. Taking it to nowhere.
Well, if you're gonna be done like that, you better be just as tough.
I don't know if anyone is that tough.
Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting your opponent.
Time to go forward. Turns that back on CM Punk. Turning the tables. Got him where he wants him. And Falcon Arrow. Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
The Phenom struggling to keep up with CM Punk.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out.
He's going up.
Makes it back into the ring to avoid it.
Blast off! Crossbody from the top.
And he goes crashing to the outside. He is looking to do some serious harm. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Countered by CM Punk. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Can Undertaker perched up top and completely missed the mark.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
अल्लाह
He connects with a counter. Good on CM Punk.
Hand on the ropes, forcing the count to stop. Boom.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Reversal. Oh my God. Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk knows exactly what he has to do to keep the dead man down and out, and he is doing just that. Somehow, Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep raising the stakes.
This is more than a match. This is a chance to make history at WrestleMania.
Blocks it with a big cross body.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. Climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Here we go.
Whoa, look out.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing. Punk has played mind games with the master, The Undertaker, and I think he's gotten to his head. Emotions are
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
boom.
Neither competitor is backing down.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
The willpower, the sheer guts of it.
Rapidly teeing off on each other, adrenaline at peak levels.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
Referees counting. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee, go to sleep.
There's no chance.
చార్జర్ పోయితే అంతా లో క్వాలిటీ చాలా
You're coming back from another one of those.
Thrown out of ringside and back.
It's over. The streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in.
This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless. And Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak.
ഇങ്ങനെ
With CM
പറഞ്ഞില്ല.
Punk and Paul Heyman, they're always a unit with a plan. The Undertaker is going to be extra aggressive tonight. Probably even go beyond the rules of a match. That is something Punk and Heyman are betting on.
Anything to stop the streak. Punk would love to pin the Undertaker's shoulders to break the streak, but anything will work. Count out, disqualification, any of those will stop it.
And the discretion of the official is something to watch out for. There's a limit to the amount of warnings he can give.
I'd have to think the number one thing Punk has to watch out for is the pure striking power of the Undertaker.
Yeah, a stand-up fight here does not favor CM Punk. It's going to be hit-and-run tactics from Punk all night if he wants to wear Taker down without exposing himself to those haymakers the dead man throws.
Look ringside now, guys. This manager's doing something very suspicious. He knew what was coming there. And the Undertaker is admitting that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it.
The Undertaker is coming for Punk's soul, but that doesn't concern Punk. In fact, it's been an orchestrated plan. Catch the Undertaker at a time of grieving and use the moment to get into the dead man's head. This is the blueprint to defeat the streak.
I don't know how Undertaker could put the last few months out of his mind, but I really believe that this fight is more than the streak to the Undertaker. He wants to hurt CM Punk. Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind and
Into a chop block. We noticed the look on the Undertaker's face today, a complete focus. We also talked to Paul Heyman. There's a long history with the Undertaker, and there was some fear in his voice because he knows what the dead man is capable of.
Yeah, this is a different form of the Undertaker. The Phenom has shortened the careers of many men, and those were cases that were far less personal than tonight. The Grim Reaper is out to take CM Punk's soul and sentence it to damnation.
Triangle armbar. Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here.
Undertaker tossed out of the ring with force.
And now he's going to the top rope. To the sky. You gotta be kidding me.
Really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Turns it around.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, the Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
You gotta remember, Paul Bearer was a friend of many here in WWE after what CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected the Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE family. Timely reversal on Undertaker. The devious and dangerous pick. On the Undertaker. The Undertaker shifting his eerie focus to the thousands in attendance. Right to the gut. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Up and forced down.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not gone there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't know how.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oof. Finds a straight shot to the gut to get out of trouble.
Lifted way up.
Oh, atomic drop.
Situational awareness with a knee to the abdomen.
On Punk now.
Swinging the
Swinging the elbow to help the offense.
Shoulder shoots up into two.
His opponent has to be absolutely frustrated right now.
Undertaker eyeing Punk.
Yo, charge boy,
Strike.
He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Pura. Leaders
Punk goes to the jaw with a running knee and followed by a bulldog headlock.
And now he's back into the ring.
Extend that. Can you be the nothing now? Itu pun lah. Ini dalam game. Ada. Kita pakai pula itu tane. Danger fair.
He knew just what to do.
Taking him to the corner now. A flurry of ferocious attacks here, and there is no respite whatsoever because
Vertical damage are pulling it up.
from the top. And he's able to avoid that offense. Quick exchange of counters there. Somehow Taker and Punk just keep finding another level, keep raising the stakes.
This is more than a match. This is a chance to make history at WrestleMania.
CM Punk posts his opponent down with a GTS.
This could put a stop to The Undertaker. Working the midsection there.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
What an axe handle.
Undertaker is now under pressure.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
Undertaker finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
And this moment could be what jumpstarts his comeback.
Oh, got the swinging neck breaker.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
A great display of confidence, but he doesn't want to give his opponent added motivation. Wow, wicked punch.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Bam!
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Barely anything left, but still slugging away. Oh,
Out of the match.
just emptying everything they've got now.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
A big blow to Punk there, and the best to ever do it at WrestleMania, looking to remain perfect. And replies with a shoulder to the gut.
Finds a counter for the dead man.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
Being carried around now.
A focused attack to the trachea.
Get only in a bag sometimes.
Counter by CM Punk.
Targeting the midsection.
Undertaker draining the life out of his opponent.
The dead man putting his raw power to work on CM Punk. Wants to finish this.
From the top.
Oh, you're not bad.
When you're in an atmosphere like this, when you can't hear yourself think because the crowd's so loud, you find a way to do super.
Undertaker. CM Punk. He gets the kick out after the one.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Scattered that one. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Long crafting an attack. Go to sleep, GTS!
Night. The cover.
For Punk.
He's done it. CM Punk has defeated The Undertaker.
Getting that one back feels really good. Plus, look.
So much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at the Rock for the title at WrestleMania.
As Punk has pointed out, for the last 2 years, this has been one of the greatest rivalries the WWE has ever witnessed. Cena face first, setting up, and for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. Oh, he timed that counter well. This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
By the end of this match, John Cena is either going to look absolutely unstoppable, or he's going to be remembered as a man who gambled everything just for him.
He goes for the quick pin. And there's a kick out at one.
It was a solid pin, but definitely not enough to end this thing so quickly.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he...
Face first, setting up, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Punk never saw that coming. Oh, man, what a Hurricane Rana.
Did they really just bust out a Hurricane Rana like it was nothing?
Kick to the body, into the sunset flip.
That will leave you stunned and wondering where you're even at.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. He failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat CM Punk at SummerSlam. And he lost many other main event, premium live event matches along the way.
But 2013 is...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, belly-to-belly throw.
Oh, dear, this doesn't look good. Alley-oop.
Solid punch. Fired with a straight shot there. Answering back. The fight is on, and it's furious.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
This is more like a ballroom brawl between these two.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
CM Punk looking to end things here. GTS connects.
Cena wasn't ready. could be over.
Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Totally helpless at the moment. Ooh, right to the throat. John Cena's got his opponent where he wants him, and here it comes. You can't see me. Cena delivers a five-knuckle shuffle.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that. Cena now wants his opponent.
Is that all Cena needs?
This could be it. How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
And Cena looks a little surprised. He's not used to being on this side of a kick out.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Just ejected from the ring. Look at this. What a crossbody.
Making that type of athleticism look easy when it is anything but.
Russian leg sweep.
Gets out of dodge. Boom!
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the... And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
He cinches John Cena in.
Pile driver. Spiked him. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. First up top. Through the air. And connects.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top. Uh-oh!
All the way down to the floor.
When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match. And now heading back inside the ring. Boom! Face first.
And Punk has been on the edge here before against Cena, but you never want to have John Cena this close to the finish line.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Oh, he had that scouted. Calculating the next move here.
Sit down. And I also see a cut on the face of Punk.
And Cena finds himself on the receiving end.
Big time height on that kick.
Boom! Read that one. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Cena with a springboard stunner. Are you kidding me?
Measured up and first drop. Cena just brought down the hammer. Will he find a way to seal this one? Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already.
John Cena into the cover for the win. Fights the shoulder up and one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Oh, he flips that around.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda Vice.
After everything he's been through, will he give in right now? Will his body give up?
This hold has him going through hell, kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Cena now effortlessly lifts his opponent.
For the AA. CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Here we go. Cover. 2 count. We did it. Winner of this match will go on to main event WrestleMania, taking on The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Imagine what's going on in the mind of Cena and Punk right now. They have to know how big this match is.
This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever witnessed on Raw.
John Cena looking for a major career turnaround this year, as 2012 was not his year. He lost to The Rock at WrestleMania. It failed his Money in the Bank cash-in against CM Punk. Failed to defeat Cena.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
That was a good shot, and it looks like Cena might be bleeding.
I get the sense that John Cena is a little nervous here, and honestly, who can blame him?
Cena had his shot at The Rock, at the championship, to main event WrestleMania once again. And he put it all on the line to face the one man he's been unable to beat, CM Punk. Yeah, I'd be nervous too. Escapes, and a chop block takes him down.
Something to note about tonight's contest, even with Cena putting a shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets counted out or disqualified.
CM Punk knows he can beat Cena via pinfall. He's done it before. But the question is, would CM Punk try to win the victory the less honorable way, with the WrestleMania main event hanging in the balance?
I know the Punk we've seen as of late is a bit more cutthroat, a bit more underhanded, but I believe with the stakes this big, CM Punk still wants to put his name into the history books the right way. Delivering a Falcon Arrow.
And Cena with the wherewithal to counter. This all started one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last year and a half getting the better of Cena as the franchise of WWE failed to regain the title from Punk. So, with this being the biggest match since then, I'm not sure if John has a big match performance in him.
He counters with a great reversal.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip.
Sunset flip powerbomb.
That was a powerbomb with one message in mind: absolute destruction.
First drop.
Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. And he's going to the top.
Soaring.
Oh, got the knees up just in time.
Oh my gosh, what impact.
John Cena.
Attitude adjustment.
Will John Cena put him away? Whoa! How on earth?
And Cena is no stranger to big match moments, but he clearly thought that would be all she wrote. Deadlift. And a sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
And Punk gets countered there.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Float over Russian leg sweep.
The unthinkable slowly coming into view. If Cena can't find his footing here, he may lose his shot at WrestleMania.
Cena with a springboard stunner. Are you kidding me? Ascending the ropes. Up high. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Oh, strong impact.
Oh, taking advantage. And this is just classic John Cena. There may be no way back from this volume of offense. A swing and a miss, and driven down hard.
Hoping that was enough. Was it?
Hand on the ropes to stop the pin.
He's got something in store.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Precarious position here. Electric chair and a face buster.
It's that time again. Time for the five-knuckle shuffle.
Knuckle shuffle.
Cena just brought down the hammer. Will he find a way to seal this one?
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Counters. Setting up for something here. Face first off the apron. Point of the elbow, nailed it. We're getting up close. Look at this intense battle.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
And he gets set back into the ring. Strong counter from Punk. Sweet dreams coming.
Cena won't come back after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high drama in Dallas.
Cena and Punk have been through so much already here, and it...
Fighting out of the situation, twisting into a neck breaker.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
what an axe handle. Guys, are we going to see it? Is CM Punk going to take Cena's spot at WrestleMania?
What a counter. Beautiful suplex. And gets tossed back into the mat. This is a man possessed. Here we go.
Knees up, had that telegraph, but can it be capitalized on?
Kick finds the mark. Face first. Setting up. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out in submission. Rushing into the corner, step up knee, rocks the jaw, and the bulldog.
Shoulder into the midsection, and a pin going for the 3 count.
Hold on.
Trying to steal. Releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Cena's still divisive as ever with the WWE Universe, but you can't deny his legacy. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Backdrop suplex.
2, 3, 4.
Blow to the abdomen gets them out of that. Powerbomb position.
Simple but effective technique.
Face first. Setting up. Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Slingshot. Spinning cross body. Great rotation.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Take off. You gotta be kidding me. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
2.
First up top. Through the air. And
to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain for this, Wade. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done.
Ooh, stiff punch. It's absolutely electric right now here in Dallas.
Punk and Cena have been through so much already. Something's got to give here.
All right, he's got to refocus up now. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. He's headed up high. Look out.
Oh, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he slides him back to the mat.
John Cena making it loud and clear for his opponent tonight.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
No.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
Looked to become a highlight reel. Instead, just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
It's all Punk's for the taking.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Punk looking to punch his ticket to WrestleMania here.
CM Punk hosts his opponent.
The go-to-sleep GTS from Punk.
Come on, that has to be enough. Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Oh, just punishing the arm.
Just pounding away. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
My word, gliding home with that diamond-plated steel. Punk dodges out in time.
But there's been a lot of damage to the head.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here? We got to end this thing.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a countout.
He's heading back to the ring and back in. He was dinked.
High stakes matchup. Punk kicked in the midsection. Guys, is Punk really going to go for a pile driver?
Oh my God, landing flush on the crown of the head there was John Cena, and now the cover.
And a kick out by Cena.
Punk doesn't know what to think.
WrestleMania main event opportunity for the WWE Championship hanging in the balance.
Hey. Cover again by Punk and another kick out by John Cena. And again Cena has to kick out. And now Punk getting frustrated.
Yeah, just bobbling over in this kind of match. You're up against John Cena with a huge prize hanging in the balance.
It's as though the frustration has Punk coming apart at the seams. What is Punk looking to do now? Making a climb to the high rent district.
Taking a lot of punishment in this matchup. Punk now from the top rope. Classic Punk. Nobody home. Cena out of harm's way.
Cena was just... What the hell is Cena doing? Hurricane Rana followed by an AA.
Is this going to punch Cena's ticket to WrestleMania?
That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
There it is.
Uh-oh, reversal. And that turns things around. Neck breaker. Big
ಇವನು ಬಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ.
Ascending to the top rope.
ಅಸಾರ್ಥ ಇದೆಯಾ ಪೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ?
And into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Maybe looking for a powerbomb here.
But right hands create separation and an escape. Oh, that was inventive.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಆಗ್ತದ ಅರೆ ಬೈ
Cena finally did it.
The winner of this match.
ಜೈಕೆ ವೇಂದಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಇದೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಪಾತಿಲ್ಲ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
There is so much on the line tonight for both Cena and Punk. So much more than just a shot at
Face first. Set up. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Face first. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, the reversal. Nice takedown. Stacked him up. Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
I did not see this coming. He's abandoned that pin attempt completely.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Hooked up and backdrop suplex.
Vicious swinging neck breaker.
Taken down by the neck.
Something to note about tonight's contest. Even with Cena putting his shot on the line, there's no title up for grabs, so that means there's no championship advantage. Cena can lose his spot at WrestleMania if he gets...
Serves him right for running his mouth.
Dangerous Hurricane Rana.
That was completely ridiculous. It's just unfair to have size and agility.
Sunset flip powerbomb. He goes for the cover. And he breaks the count quickly.
That may have been an easy kick out, but they'll surely get harder as this match continues. Springboard misses the target.
Right to the kidneys from behind. This all started with one of the biggest matches in history when CM Punk defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank 2011 and walked out of WWE with the title in his possession.
And Punk has spent the last from the top all the way to the outside.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline.
First up top. Crash and burn.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
This is not how Punk envisioned things starting, already on the back foot, and he needs to right the ship to WrestleMania. Boom, DDT. Kick to the back.
You've got to question John Cena even agreeing to this match. He won the Royal Rumble and the opportunity to challenge The Rock at WrestleMania. By agreeing to this, Cena has everything to lose and Punk has everything to gain.
There's one thing Cena has to gain from this, Wade. Cena needs to prove something tonight. He wants to shut up the critics. If he finally wins the big one against CM Punk tonight, he will have done that. He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Takeover. Good Lord. Taking flight from ring post to ringside. Risking it all paid off.
And he tosses him back in now.
Using the arm like a billy club.
Right to the kidneys from behind. Ooh, the torque on that suplex. And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd. John Cena setting him up.
Nails a 5-knuckle shuffle. Cena has to be looking to put Punk away after that one.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
You have to wonder if Punk has doubted himself. 2 straight losses to The Rock. Now he's struggling against Cena.
Time for Punk to mount a comeback. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Cena with nowhere to go. Is Cena going to tap out? Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, no. Draped off the top rope.
Punk dodges out in time. And able to skirt around that attack.
Clubbing blow.
The knees. What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. And hurled to the outside goes John Cena. Watch out.
A slingshot cross body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oof. Knee strike connects. Ooh.
Targeted stomp to the arm.
Meets a brick wall there.
Turns that back on Cena.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Calf kick on the money.
CM Punk with the knee lift in the corner. Follows it up with that running bulldog.
And Cena is taking on a lot of offense now. Cena ducks underneath. Couple of shoulder tackles now.
Oh, there goes that attempt to rally.
Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is high.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Gone to sleep. Can John Cena survive this? Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi compensates into the Anaconda Vice.
Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. What a counter. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Punk could be turned earning his fortunes.
No. What a crossbody.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
CM Punk is extremely confident tonight. He has beat... That had to be the nail in the coffin for CM Punk. WrestleMania main event dreams are hanging by a thread now.
And Cena has just sent tremors through this arena.
Oh, CM Punk stopped that.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Hit it again, and that's got to be it. Cover. We have a cover.
2. Punk is going to WrestleMania.
The winner of this match, CM Punk.
Cena tried here, but he just couldn't shake Punk's confidence in this one.
Punk is heading to WrestleMania, and it has to be an added bonus. He's still undefeated against Cena.
Oye, dime tu titular. Ahí está peleando. Yo me lo expliqué.
That damn Rana has haunted me for years. Not anymore.
The following
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about him. And here we go, an electric big fight field in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing...
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of the submission here? Oh, no. Clogging the airflow.
Wrapped around the neck. Looking to get out. He has what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury. Set
Run on pure instinct and gets to the ropes. Incoming.
Uh-oh. What a crossbody.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body. Face first. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Good reflexes from him there.
And despite being the champion, Rock has lived this past week without the title in his possession.
Yeah, you even have Paul Heyman on the internet saying, quote, possession is 9/10 of the law, and that since CM Punk possessed the title, he was the champion.
Heyman is typically a liar, and he's admitted as such. But still, and here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
And he re-enters into the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Flying.
The Rock with the quick wherewithal.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yes, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match.
Suplex. And Rocky not going to allow Punk to gloat around with his title any longer. And the
Rocky,
manager searching into the ring. He can only be looking for something nefarious down there. Boy, do you sense any nerves coming from the...
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi,
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out with a submission.
Taking flight all the way to the outside.
Putting it all on the line and coming out big with a breathtaking move.
Headed back into the ring. Again? He's making the climb again? I can't believe this. Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Blast off.
The count continues.
Time to get back in there. The high risk just resulted in a big splat.
nuclear with an atomic drop.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Right in the stomach creates the separation.
A clinical counter being put on by these competitors.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
And the ref clearing the area of that dangerous weapon. CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
He can be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to...
Up high. Cross body from the top.
What's this? He's going back up again.
Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Still only got one. Wow.
What's The Rock thinking?
Oh, a slam.
Band up അടിക്കുന്ന സ്ഥലത്ത്
He's able to reverse it. Got him where he wants it.
Perfect Falcon arrow there.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above.
Lift off.
Cross body. Punk never saw that coming. And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy in a 34-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
We can see a count out here.
Heading to ringside now. He gets back into the ring.
He beats the count. Barely.
Bang! Crucial counter there.
Such a clash of top-tier talents. Both of these...
You've got to especially the season society. After the showing
Superstars believe they are the WWE champion, and
Well, CM Punk isn't, Wade. Stealing the gold doesn't make you a champion.
let me finish, Michael Cole. No need to get your britches in a bunch. Without a doubt, CM Punk has a champion's mentality. In his heart of hearts, he never lost the title.
Yeah, okay, whatever. And now he and Heyman have made it so there's no championship advantage for The Rock tonight. Disqualification or count out, he loses the title.
Buster down hard.
And that's a classic Rock, as arrogant as you like, but so devastating. Quick evasion from him there.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking alike. Oh, I think I felt that one.
And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world goes toe-to-toe with the great one. This capacity crowd on their feet.
All eyes on the action. All eyes on two of the greatest to ever do it. Putting on an absolute classic.
The Rock is heading up top.
Stalking from above. From the heavens.
Crash landing. The Rock at a disadvantage.
Man just won the title with the champion's move.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation.
The
Rock trapped.
Ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost blasted, but The Rock pumped down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop. Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The God of Sleep, GTS from Punk.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
There's two, and the kick out.
Taking your opponent's best shot and still somehow finding a way to survive. That is the marker of a true champion.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Oh my goodness. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
Winner of this match and the new WWE Champion, CM Punk.
And honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that
I don't know about you, but I feel a lot better. Beating The Rock and regaining the WWE title just...
Hey, that's a good player. Nice. I am just sleep okay.
it's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing. That he leveled up by... And here goes Brock. Looking to lock it in. The heel hook. This could be it.
How does he get out of this? Oh, just like that. Right hand after right hand. Timely counter by Lesnar.
CM Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge of his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE...
Incoming!
Brock is going to bring the fight back inside the ring.
Crashing and burning. What a miss from Up.
Taking flight. Misses big time. And gets sent right into the corner.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won one flying.
Wow, crossbody!
Impressive start for CM Punk, starting to chip away at Brock Lesnar.
Oh, knee through this. Stomach. Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the beast guessing all match long.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Oh, into the steel step, simply to place for that impact.
Oh, what an axe handle. Everything he can do to create space here. Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Fights out of it with the elbow to the gut.
Oh, man. What are they doing here? Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And a vicious
looking.
Was stretching out the arm. Damage to the shoulder could be an ongoing factor now. It might limit range of motion in the entire arm. Taking a look under the ring now. What's Lesnar after?
Here we go, Slugger. Bat in his hand. You better believe he will be coming out swinging.
Counter right when it was needed. Huge kick connects.
Jeez, this is turning into batting practice now. He saw that one coming.
Oh, Brock put a stop to that.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
And Punk making his way back to the ring. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Tossed aside.
I've seen that used more than once at a few football matches.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it. Coming through. Punk's got a problem here.
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
Lesnar doesn't get paid by the hour. He wanted this to be over seconds ago.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Huge kick connects. Picked up and being carried around now. Slips on the backboard and chop block. Piercing shot to the body.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar, Punk is going to need a miracle comeback at this point.
Man, Punk's face is really starting to show the damage of this match. And he turned it around.
Got out of the way of that one.
Heavy body shot.
This is just brute power. What a German suplex. Swinging that damn steel chair. Without a care in the world.
Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent.
Brock Lesnar, the beast, unleashed. Oh, not quite what Brock intended.
Brock getting out of harm's way.
Lesnar from behind. Brock Lesnar setting up for a trifecta of Germans here. And Corey, you know what this means. An all expenses paid trip. Welcome to Soup. Hit on CM Punk. Quick count out after one.
Incredible resilience this deep into the match.
The Beast cinching it in. Come on, comply. Submission locked in.
Tapped out.
The winner of this
Starting easy mal the bench. Papa.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend Paul Heyman and his new partner Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me,
Belly takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Shoulders pinned. Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for. He could have had this wrapped up. Not sure why he let up. Oh, look at this. Over neck breaker. Picture perfect.
Paul Heyman said recently that Brock Lesnar is currently in the best fighting shape of his life. And guys, that's a very frightening thought. Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
Coquina clutch locked in. A forceful submission being applied to the neck. Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Nobody can
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Kick gets caught.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the beast guessing all match long.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Wants to finish this. Up high.
You gotta be kidding me.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through a table. There's nothing more frightening to me than the idea of Brock Lesnar having no limits to his brutality.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
Launched right out of the ring. And Brock is heading to the outside. CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up. No way!
What a cross body!
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Evades the attack and not a moment too soon. Each superstar trying to stay a step ahead. And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
Floor crashing into the chair.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
And CM Punk is in control.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Throwing down the proverbial gauntlet. Where is this going to go next?
He's able to dodge that one in time. Oh, sent straight into those steel steps. The force and malice behind that were just on another level.
Stop that offense from connecting. Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Brock got tired of being pushed around, wants to gain the advantage now.
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
And Punk now lifting. Well-placed elbow fights that off.
He gets into the ring.
Brock Lesnar turning up the intimidation factor.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are. First up top. Whoa, look out.
That was Absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Ooh, nothing pretty. Punch to the mouth.
Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Taking things to the top rope. Sky high. You gotta be kidding me.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
Look out. Oh, lands right on the knees. That can change everything.
Oh, look at this. A release belly to belly.
This is not where you want to be against Brock Lesnar. Punk has to stop this onslaught, and fast.
Sliding into the ring now.
Exiting the ring.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Oh, my God. Brock is staring at Punk with vicious intent.
Arm wringer applied into the top wrist lock. Full control now. Ooh, and a shot to the body. And
CM Punk looking to end things here. Down with a GTS. That could end Brock's night. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages.
And now Brock is going to bring the fight back inside ring.
Lesnar looking to bait his opponent.
Stone got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
And the count stops short of 2.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Oof. But here comes the fire. Waistlock applied and launched into a German suplex.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Brock has lifted the apron and is looking under the ring.
Hockey stick in hand, and he looks ready to take a penalty. This has been an absolutely career from the sky. Coming down hard with the splash.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. Suplex City from the beast, Brock Lesnar. Suplex City.
It looks like he could get it done here.
Stopping the ref's count at 2.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am...
Brock's going to take our time. Come on, lock is in. Lesnar with the win.
The winner of this match.
It's the best versus the beast. CM Punk taking on Brock Lesnar. This is a matchup fueled by passion, ego, jealousy, and betrayal.
It all started with Paul Heyman's backstabbing betrayal of Punk to align himself with Brock Lesnar. Now Punk wants vengeance. He wants justice to prove CM Punk is still the best in the world, even without Heyman by his side.
But without him, Heyman says Punk is nothing. That he leveled up by moving on to Brock Lesnar. Heyman and Lesnar are on to bigger and better things after putting this CM Punk business to rest here at SummerSlam.
Thinking of going high risk here.
Lift off, landing straight on the knees, not the intended outcome.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can...
Watch out!
Oh, the knees at the last second!
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Looks like he's got something in mind.
I think Lesnar is going to make an attempt here to, yes, twisting it. submit. Planning to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there. The power on the Falcon Arrow. Brock must be phased after this string of action.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stand his opponent. Launching. Oh, what a counter. Crash landing.
During his famous pipe bomb speech, CM Punk famously declared himself a Paul Heyman guy. Then he made that a reality the next year when the two men joined forces. But the whole time, he has not been the Paul Heyman guy. To the sky.
Good Lord, taking flight, wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
And another climb. He's making a statement here. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. He might just be stalling for time here.
From the top.
Taking a look over the ring now. What's Lesnar after?
The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Ouch. Something to note tonight. Brock Lesnar is dominant, but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Grab your little dog and warn your aunt.
There's a 5 coming through.
That's it. Brock's got this.
Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at 1.
Simply unreal, potentially inhuman. Kicking out at 1. How on earth?
And Lesnar is furious right now. Kicking out of that may have been a poor decision.
You can tell he's struggling to gather his bearings.
He's able to combat out of Brock's grip.
Causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Yet another targeted attack to the torso there.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Stopping all that nonsense right now. Hoisted up, powerbomb, desperate situation.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Tossed to ringside. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
From above. From the heavens. To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory.
Look out. Through the air. And connects.
Fueled by emotion, doing whatever it takes to take out the competition.
Incoming! All the way to the outside. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
Wow, Brock waylays it.
Punk is pulled in.
Oh, what a suplex. And he counters. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
No, he goes low. You're not cheating, you're not trying.
And a trampling stomp. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Gone to sleep.
That could be curtains for Brock. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
And he tosses it back in now. And remember, guys, this is a no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover. Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again. A sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the
himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
It is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
What for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice in front of the chair.
Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, 5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate.
Heyman once again proving his value, making an ultimate sacrifice for his client.
Kicks out before the 2 count.
Not going down without a fight.
Big, heavy right hands and elbows. This is ugly.
Uh-oh.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. Whoa.
Got him where he wants him. Oh, and he is looking to do some serious harm.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to give here, but the way this is going right now, it might just be him.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Boom, fired back with that elbow.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Impending doom coming. Suplex.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
All the time in the world to take full control and
Fisherman Buster.
Their clothesline out to the apron. What are they going to do here?
but fighting back with his shoulder to the gut.
Oh my God, that hurt.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Nails the GTS. Is it enough for Punk?
There's two. Brock stunned. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM.
When I returned to WWE, I knew not everyone was going to be thrilled.
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in...
This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Shoved down.
This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said this is not the man he wants to be, but Drew McIntyre has taken him to that place. And it's the devil Punk needs to tap into if he wants to walk out of the Hell in a Cell.
Running knee. Emotions running high, and this is the pain Punk promised to deliver onto McIntyre.
Perched up top.
Running knee drop.
Yeah, watching CM Punk aggressively work the opposition.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
We've had the opportunity to talk to some of the legends who have been in Hell in a Cell over the years. You ask a guy like The Undertaker, Wade, who's been inside this structure 14 times in his career. Every time he left, he was never the same.
That in and of itself is nothing short of miraculous. I doubt that record will ever be topped.
And how long can you last? How deep can you dig? How long will you be locked in this structure? You ask guys like Triple H and Shawn Michaels, who had the longest ever Hell in a Cell match in over 47 minutes. Will Punk and McIntyre go longer than that tonight?
You got to think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his... From way up, double axe handle connects.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. Double underhook backbreaker.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre
Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
loose cover leads to a strong kick out.
Oh man, that's just not right. This whole
Arm is trapped, crossface submission, will they tap? And this hold is getting tighter.
His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight now, fighting his way out.
What resilience!
thumped with a big blow.
He's stuck now. Michinoku driver!
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Cuts the attack off. And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell.
Ooh. Well thrown fist finds its mark.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is. In his heart, no fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man.
Oh, jarring uppercut. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Drew McIntyre is absolutely ruthless right now in his assault on CM Punk.
Heading back into the ring now.
Calf kick on the money.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. The battle cries of a Scottish warrior emanating from McIntyre.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Ooh, he fends that off. Countered by CM Punk. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you.
Great aim on the toss chair.
Taking full advantage of the foreign. Object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. And CM Punk is leaving no...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
Gonna sleep. Can that finish McIntyre?
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior is big.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. He's headed out to the ringside area.
To the face. What a redirect.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Lands an enziguri out of nowhere.
Into a neck breaker.
McIntyre wants to prove to the WWE Universe that he's a man of his word, that the Scottish Warrior will be the one responsible for ending Punk once and for all. First a knife-edge chop, and now continuing the attack on the knee.
Looking to take the legs out.
Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow, because for one of these men, there might not be.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Oh, ended up getting caught up in the air.
Textbook suplex.
He's got his sights locked in now. Has him wrangled.
Down with a powerbomb. Into the pin. He got the shoulder up in time.
Not quite enough to put him away. Both arms captured, and Vitriolic stops. To stop in every single part of his body.
Steel chair. Punk can withstand much more of this.
We've called Drew McIntyre a lot of things over the years, but tonight Punk has brought out the psychopath in him.
Oh, great wherewithal there. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
GTS connects. Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Struck with a calf kick.
Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring. And Punk making his way back to the ring. He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Looking to explore every inch of hell here now. Landing the uppercut. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claims.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the anaconda.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold in.
It looks like this.
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. McIntyre counters with power. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own life has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs. Wants to finish this. Up high. Cutting it off with a stiff gut punch. Connected hard with the calf kick.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Sharpshooter is applied. Submission locked in tight. He's got to find a way out of this.
I'm sure.
One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Oh, pulled into the clothesline.
Well, start the count. We know exactly what McIntyre's aiming for here.
And he retaliates.
Big time height on that kick.
Boom.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. McIntyre now with the double underhook. Future shot DDT. Looking to put this one away.
Two. McIntyre has finally broken CM Punk.
Here is your
This is the final match in what has already been a brutal series between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. This is the 53rd match in history being settled inside this 20-foot-high steel structure.
This is the only place it could have ended between these two. Drew has vowed to destroy the man who taught him how to hate. Punk knows in order to destroy the monster, he has to become a monster. This is not wholly unfamiliar territory, psychologically speaking, for CM Punk. If you look back to Punk's career, once upon a time, he admitted in order to destroy the monsters of the world, he himself must become a monster. He said Drew McIntyre has made him the man his worst critics say he is.
Punk has said
On the top. Double axe handle connects. You gotta think about this. Drew McIntyre has never won inside Hell in a Cell. Punk has. That's going to be adding even more to this match for Drew tonight.
Yeah, McIntyre has been successful in unleashing all of his mind games on Punk leading up to this point. But is that something clouding his own vision?
this fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
It looks like the Scottish.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
With their opponent all tied up in the ropes, this superstar is just teeing off. And a backstabber.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in Crossface submission, will they tap?
His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight and now fighting his way out.
What resilience. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. This crowd is learning, along with Drew McIntyre, that the inside of CM Punk's head is a scary, scary place.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
Reversal. He saw that coming. Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And now attempts to cover.
Can he keep him down?
It only gets a 1 count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Oh my gosh! I see a cut on Punk after that exchange.
Big impact.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. And saw what was coming there.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
It looks like the Scottish Warrior is beginning to fade. Michael Cole, will he tap out?
McIntyre won't tap some... a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Stops the kick.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Oh, GTS. No way Drew's getting up now. Oh, he's just baiting his opponent now. Good Lord. Brutally swinging that steel chair. Another reversal. Eye for an eye here.
Oh, point of the chair to the kidneys.
All those blows with that object had to leave. Now going to utilize that chair to ramp up the damage. Oh, this is interesting. The chair involved in an armbar now.
Agonizing. Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. Introducing him. Sliding into the cover, looking to end this. Using the ropes for leverage. He breaks the ref's count after one.
You've got to be kidding me. How was he able to kick out at this point? Barbaric, clubbing blow.
Scan it and fire back with a punch straight to the face.
Delivers the suplex. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
McIntyre wants to prove that he's responsible for ending Punk once and for all.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi commits. And now...
Hey, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS. Will that sum this up for Punk?
Did you hear that chair shot? Punk and McIntyre might be setting a whole new standard of brutality in this business.
Fighting like there is no tomorrow because for one of these men, there might not be. And reversed into a power slam. On a well-placed calf kick there. Letting everyone know he's ready to swing that chair. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. Moving out from the ring closer to those towering walls of the cell. Looks like Drew is searching for something under the ring now.
With all this in mind, take it from me. Nothing good ever comes from rearranging furniture.
And McIntyre on the receiving end again.
Punk's finding the will to turn the tides inside the cell. He's got McIntyre reeling. Oh, just grinding the edge of the chair into their body.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
Momentum going.
Punk now lifting his opponent up.
Sleep. Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that.
Connected full force with the chair.
Oh my word, that was a terrible way to land on that chair. Just the chilling sound of bone meeting steel. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut. Answer after answer. answer for each other's offense here.
Funnels club comes down. Very effective.
Set up in the corner now.
Able to capitalize on McIntyre's mistake.
That looked nasty. Oh, yeah, he's definitely bleeding now.
And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just palm up for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk was.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a five-star hit through. This one's for the match. Oh.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight.
But now with a quick dodge under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice. And must submit, after all that punishment, he had no choice but tap out.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
McIntyre's got to learn. You don't mess with a man's family. Not his wife, not even his dog.
Right now, Drew McIntyre only has himself to blame for this.
For as clear as Drew made it that he was not happy to have me back.
Survivor Series 2023. The This man, the face of Rollins, when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company. He says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether. Shin breaker.
You want to talk about dream matches even before
Inside cradle. Rolling it in, small pack. That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
And averting damage there. And Punk is looking to the crowd for some support.
Effective counter. Rollins with a
Super kick connects.
gets the knees up. Incredible wherewithal.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters of getting into the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? We've said Rollins, you got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances.
And that'll put enough abrupt end to his little one. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue. Roman's point for the cover.
Only a 1 count before the kick out.
I think he's still just getting warmed up.
Ripcord knees. Turns it into a pin attempt. Stops the ref count before 2.
Showing that resilience, not an easy competitor to keep down at all.
Ooh, great anticipation. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 31.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first. Throwing caution to the wind.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade.
Carrying the opposition. What's the bet here? Amazing action so far in the middle of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event. If this lands, it's over. Oh, brutal miscalculation.
And just tossing Seth out of the ring like that.
And Punk seems to want to move things ringside now.
Into the unforgiving barricade. Punk avoids the attack.
Jumping knee strike. Lights out. Oh, colliding with a barricade.
Knee right on target. That last shot did major damage. Blood's running down his face.
Did you hear that? I like where this is going.
Yeah, Cole, this has the possibility to completely unravel here.
Oh, lights out. Seth's path to victory becoming ever clearer by the moment. He is enacting his plan against Punk to perfection.
Okay, he should really focus.
Lift off. Just bang from the top.
And he gets discarded.
Going for it.
Big and pays for it.
Risked it all and lost it all.
That's going to hurt in more ways than one.
Stop. Able to steer clear of danger there. Crashing into the barricade with such force. Driven in a barricade.
He's gonna...
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. GTS connects.
That's gonna keep Rollins down.
CM Punk from the top rope.
No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both five-time world champions, physically exhausted, but refusing to relent, refusing to allow the other to take advantage of their exhaustion.
Delivered into the barricade.
Caught the leg.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
Brutal club.
Rollins known to be irritated. We're seeing no different now. Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTS from Punk.
It's all Punk's for the taking. Seth Rollins, CM Punk,
Risking it all here. Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. Versatility from Rollins. And he slides him back to the mat.
And I think we all know he only has one thing in mind here. Connects with the knee.
And set. This one's for the match. And he stays down for a 1 count.
After everything we've seen tonight, Rollins perhaps going in for the kill. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Goes for the pin.
Oh my God! We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew. But it wasn't.
Clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Rollins steers clear of that. Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Oh.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Just emptying everything they've got now.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. Mongolian chop. Wizard. CM Punk, a familiar look on his face. Seth Rollins, no idea.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
GTX. There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over. He stays alive. Seth freaking Rollins with a close freaking call. I don't know how he survived that.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin. Rollins just a step too slow. Sent flying out of the ring here.
Look out!
What a cross body!
Putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand.
This match could end any second now, or it could go all night. And this crowd is on their feet in anticipation either way.
The WWE Universe getting an impromptu meet and greet. How's that for great ticket value?
He comes back over the barricade. He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
Flying.
Seth losing any command of this match.
And CM Punk is keeping the pressure on, completely taking it to Rollins here. Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. And Punk now lifting his opponent up. And back goes. Slip. Is it enough for Punk? What a match this has been. What a fight.
We always say that anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Focusing in on the leg at the moment.
Pulls the ripcord.
With a ripcord revolution knee.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Rollins from up high.
Wants to finish this.
Here we go.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Seth. Uh-oh! What a crossbody! Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Thrown into the crowd against their will. This is not where anyone wants to be.
The spotlight absorbing all of that impact. Clearly, neither competitor is thinking about the match now. This is just all
CM Punk has suffered some injuries since his return. In fact, he tore his tricep at the Royal Rumble a year ago. He was out of action for over 6 months. Punk says that tonight.
take off. Oh, huge miss right there.
Now lifted out of the top turnbuckle. Boom! Step ahead there. Finds the mark.
Can the visionary...
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Fought over a Russian leg sweep. What a counter by Rollins.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Has to find a way out of this.
Textbook scripts now. As he finds his footing, he's looking completely lost.
This is where stubbornness might catch up to him.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of blows to the head, and you know he won't quit.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Oh, look at this.
Neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Finds the mark.
Punk is locked in on his opponent now.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk. What's he in for? What a toss! Punch right to the face. Man, what timing on that counter. He gets sent straight down to the floor. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Set him up. Russian leg sweep.
His body is taking a lot of the punishment.
Oh, look at this. And he heads back into the ring. Here we go.
DDT. Shoulders down. This might do it.
Shoulders up before two.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Back of the neck with a forearm. What a blow.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety, although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
You hear them saying, I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
Now just mocking and having his way with Punk. Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute! Oh my goodness! Palmer! Isn't it up and a kick out?
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp and coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet, pounding away on Rollins, frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS, looking to deliver one of his own. Oh, and he connected. And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man.
You doing here, Corey? The colossal clutch. Submission locked in. Are we going to see him tap?
This is a...
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold. An overhand punch. He answers right back. With authority. Counter by CM Punk. Beautiful. Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Punk gets countered there. Whipped over in a snap suplex. Oh, what a response. What a display of strength here. Oh, goes for the cover. He might just have it. No, it's not over. The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
And averting damage there.
Running blow. Got them off their feet here. A slam. Seth Rollins with a...
The star. That could be Punk's demise.
2. Rollins did. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk.
Here is your winner.
Survivor Series 2023. The Underdog in the face of Rollins with CM Punk.
And the Money in the Bank winner who cashed in the briefcase in the main event of WrestleMania.
Wow. When you lay out...
He goes for the quick pin attempt. He forces a break. He forces a break before the count of 2. Before the count of 2.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is. He might not know where he is.
Rollins lining up.
The springboard attack fails to land. And if Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn it, if Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, is going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? Turns that back on CM Punk. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the... Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face.
Rollins now looking to show his power off. Powerbomb, buckle bomb. That patented high-impact offense from the Vision.
He covers. Is this it? Could be. A defiant kick out after one.
It might.
Rollins looking to end it.
Stop. Here's Seth's big chance.
Makes the cover. You've got to be kidding me.
How on earth?
How often do you see Seth Rollins come up that short, that close? He's got to be livid right about now.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Oh, Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk.
Oh, man, spine-crushing impact.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Returning back to the ring. Sent out of the ring the hard way. Look out! A slingshot cross body.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but serves it right now with a quick duck under and a urinal. He converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Trapping him in the submission, not looking to win, just looking to cause him as much harm as possible. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
He's going to make some moves here to suffer the count out.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Headed back toward the ring, maybe to avoid the count out. Back in the ring now. The count. Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count-out.
Sit straight into the barricade.
Ooh, one step ahead there. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight.
This is getting awfully close to a countout here.
And this one's taken to the outside.
Ties their opponent up with a hammerlock.
And a lariat takes them down.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with Office Supplies.
The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making has come down to this. Two men, both 5. Look at this! Impressive awareness from him. Played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match. Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Tossed back into the ring. Setting course to the top turnbuckle. Sky high. Boom! Late in the match. That's gotta be it. Kicks out after 1.
You expect these pins to last much longer at this stage in the match.
All tied up in the ropes. Top turnbuckle and the super kick. Catches the kick. Seth retaliates. He breaks the ref's count before 2.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he's refusing to stay down here.
Rollins is looking unstoppable.
Yeah, Rollins looks pissed.
Rollins has the target acquired. Here it comes. Stop.
This is enough to overcome Punk.
This could be it.
After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Seth Rollins and deep one last move to win this.
Seth Rollins, CM.
Seth can just get a full grip on his hold.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe he tapped. He tapped.
Here is your winner.
A magical feeling in the air as freaking Rollins faces off against the man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. High risk!
All the way down to the floor.
An absolute misfire. You really do hate to see it.
And now it's about trying to continue after such a fatal error.
Focused on weakening that arm. If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters of getting into the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first?
Locked himself in the ropes. Getting out of harm's way.
Huge kick connects. If you're Seth Rollins, you've got to try to keep the emotions in check. Focus on the task at hand, and that's taking out CM Punk.
Yeah, but Punk's not afraid to play mind games. If Punk sees an opening to set Rollins off, to to take Rollins' eye off the ball, he's going to take it. Rollins simply cannot, under any circumstances, take the bait in this match. You want to talk about dream matches? Even before the animosity started to boil between these two, CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins represented the best of their respective eras.
These men had some interactions, even some battles during Punk's previous run in WWE, but back then, Seth Rollins was always, and look at this now, bad intentions coming with his hold. And he very quickly counters.
Big time height on that kick. Rollins has to be seeing red now. He is not performing to expectations thus far against Punk.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Quick and effective delivery there by Punk.
Ah, shin breaker. Seth Rollins' chances are whittling down.
Yeah, now Punk's got Rollins in as vulnerable positions we've ever seen.
Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now...
Here we go! What a cross body!
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda Vice grip.
He's struggling to fight out of this submission, but there are no rope breaks on the outside. There's no use in him tapping. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. Holy, meet the barricade. Getting away from the unwashed masses and back to ringside.
Kick to the gut by Rollins. Opponent defenseless. That patented high-impact offense from the Visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
And he gets set back into the ring.
The cover for the win.
Kicks out of the pin and one.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. And Punk wants more from his opponents.
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out from the middle rope. Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Face for that.
And stomping away in the corner. And a knee right to the throat. This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return in Survivor Series 2023. Remember?
Opponent doubled over. This doesn't look good.
Massive stop.
Seth could end it there.
Kick out one way by Punk. Still going.
He was prepared for this. Signature, see?
Uh-oh. Big reversal by Rollins.
It's cinched in. This could be over.
After everything he's been through,
We're going to free the arm and does just that. Oh, uncorked a big punch. And his head is taking even more damage. Just remember that attacks to the head like that can build up quickly.
Stacked with that bulldog. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, knee, down with a GTS. Seth has got to dig deep now. The visionary, the revolutionary, the architect, Seth Rollins, the Second City Saint, the voice of the voiceless, the ever-controversial CM Punk. A match years in the making. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, don't sleep.
It's all at once for the taking. Cover.
Punk wins. Punk beats Rollins.
Here is your winner.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work.
Each of these three men believe they're the only one who can walk out here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk has claimed that for him this is just business. Taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made beating the Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to beat. Everyone has proven from that association with the Wise Man.
And here's an early cover. Cuts him close to a 3 count.
He is in trouble, cutting it razor close here in the early goings.
Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome.
Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the Wise Man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
For Paul Heyman to have his best interests in line, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off.
Rollins now, opponent completely out of it.
Back into the ring here.
Boom.
Manages to reverse it.
Roman just adding salt to the wound right now.
Taking to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Let's see if Punk can find an answer after taking that.
The focus squarely on Rollins there as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor. Boom, face first.
Seth wanted to make an impact on the opposition, and he just did.
Placed him in the corner here. Reigns cuts him off. Neckbreaker.
Seth just rubbing it in there.
I understand getting himself fired up, but he needs to stay out of his opponent. He saw it coming.
What a neck breaker.
Just caught a ball out in his face, but now CM Punk looks like he's opened up.
This could be it. The pin. Almost 2.5.
Able to fight off the pin attempts, but it's clearly getting more difficult to Rollins. Will Reigns close this out?
Cashing in on that effort. What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Here is your winner.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance.
With the cover, he's going for it. And he stops the count. It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
He's able to counter that.
Seth Rollins calling on the WWE Universe to fuel him.
Backdrop suplex. CM Punk, who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman and Paul Heyman's career. Riding the gravy train of Roman Reigns, and now to turn his back on him for tonight. Does having Paul Heyman back in his corner even the scales here for CM Punk? Does having the Wise Man strategies and support give him an edge over Rollins and Reigns?
Sure, if you trust Paul Heyman to have your best interests in mind, then yes, he is a huge asset in this kind of match. But remember, Heyman is doing this as a favor for Punk. As far as we know, his allegiance still lies with Reigns.
And the counter from Rollins. Under the ropes and back to the ring.
Display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Roman with his opponent up in the air. Flapjack.
The focus squarely on Rollins there, as the triple threat rules will continue to be a factor.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that. and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, I will be with you when it happens, and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main eventer. By Roman. If you can do maneuvers like that, you should absolutely show off.
And he goes for the...
Being set up in the corner for something. Right to the kidneys from behind.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk. And both Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins know that.
Well, Punk is claiming that he was the man to bring them both into the business, and he can't wait to be the man to take them both out of it.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Not sure if he should waste all his time hot-dogging around. Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Blast off! You gotta be kidding me!
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force. No clue what he hopes to find down there.
He's got a chair, but I don't think he's looking to take a seat.
And he is directed into the corner.
Oh, right into a counter.
Punk peppered his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
He's in a bad position now. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Roman Reigns locked in Now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid.
Rollins, spear! That could end Rollins right now.
And a float over. That was pretty. Punk never saw that coming. Turns that in his favor. He quickly slides into the ring.
Counters back with a jawbreaker. Roman just mocking his opponent now.
There's the swing blade. Seth Rollins.
We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
Here's the pin.
Incredible resilience on display.
Hey guys, on most nights Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
Battering away with a series of brutal clotheslines in the corner.
Oh, right to the chest.
Takedown, got the shoulders down.
And he saves the matchup. Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting back from this.
Oh, man. Punk now locks in that double under.
Hoisted up, double underhook. Weaves out.
Big clothesline.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker. Picture perfect. Got him where he wants him. Up and into a Falcon Arrow. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps, of a generation.
It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made their way down the stairs to remake this company in their image, and the man that opened the back door for them.
A search for supremacy. The man that walks out of here is the champion. Lift off!
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Here we go. He thinks this is it.
Kick out at 2.
They may not have too much left, but they at least have enough to kick out there.
Punk is really putting the pressure on.
And this is Punk just unleashing. What's it going to take to win? Slips out of the way.
Finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Lands face first.
Rollins now twisting his opponent, forearm to the neck. Getting put again.
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that.
Drop by.
Looks like he's coming back in.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is. Instead of with it, into the cover. What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
Timely intervention.
Oh, and a knee. And another.
Just unloading.
Down into the cover. And Andre stops the count before 2.
He clearly has no intention of staying down. Caught with a punch.
Drop suplex.
Putting him in the corner for something here. Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Goes under the ropes. And did you hear the impact of that? And he scores a reversal on Rollins. And Roman and Seth, 2 former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the 2 former Shield mates.
Remember, in many ways, the obsession by Reigns for Rollins last year cost Reigns the championship in the record reign.
And Punk would be quite happy if that obsession continues. It's clearly personal for Roman and Seth, but for Punk, tonight's just about business.
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron. Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me? Suplex right out of the apron.
That was a nasty landing. It's cliche, but it's also quite true. Roman Reigns, target acquired, locked in.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has been over the fact that Punk left the company. Badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the
CM Punk connects with a Uranagi and textbook CM Punk Anaconda Vice Grip.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was...
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air. The star connects. Can Reigns recover from that? This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Punk, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. Got flipped upside down there. Ripcord applied. Oh, and forearm. Ripcord. Lariat.
Seth Rollins is in complete control.
Yeah, Rollins is just a step ahead of everything that he tries here.
Follows up, shoulders down, and he only stays down for a 1 count.
Not enough. There's got to be more where that came from.
Well-placed capture.
He gets back into the ring. Being placed in the corner here.
Clubbing blow.
Jumping neckbreaker. Ouch. Rollins with a reversal. Suplex released. And a strong kick out at 1.
You've got to run.
Reigns put his stamp on this one. And a pinfall for the victory.
Backdrop suplex. What a high angle right across the shoulders.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this. CM Punk.
Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived at the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force for CM Punk.
Come on, let's not make out like that is some accolade for CM Punk. They were brought in as security to protect CM Punk. It wasn't some selfless act by Punk.
He breaks up the pin attempt. Got him where he wants him. Up and connected with the Falcon Arrow. And now Reigns is starting to look like a man who realizes he is a tribal chief with no followers to come to his aid. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
Grabbing the kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a work.
Able to parry that one. Stopped cold with a clothesline.
And a stomp to the gut. Down he goes.
Single drop kick caught him.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Seth is down for the count.
What a win for Roman Reigns. His pure power game was more than Punk or Seth could handle.
It's a clash of the Titans here at WrestleMania. The original tribal chief, the visionary, the best in the world, in a triple threat match.
Punk has waited a long time for this, to main event the show of shows. And to make things better, he gets a chance to take down the two men who have been standing in his way since his return.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins think they run WWE. That this is their world that Punk has stepped into. But they've got plenty of history to work out between themselves too. This is going to be one for the ages.
Oh, look at this. With a float over. That was pretty. CM Punk who burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW run by Paul Heyman when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the Wise Man.
And you could argue that the greatest benefactor was the 1,316-day reign of the Tribal Chief.
But look at everything Roman did for Paul Heyman in his career. In the gravy train with Roman Reigns, and now he turned his back on him for tonight.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure. I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into a corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation with the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk. It always bothers me to hear how always leeching off other people's talents in CM Punk's corner tonight, though. The question is, where is Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
Strong counter from Punk. Spin kick to the midsection. Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
Sidewalk slam!
Almost thrown through the ring. Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. Superman punch.
Backdrop super.
On a high angle right across the shoulders.
Uh-oh. Step ahead there.
Quick escape from Roman.
Punk's got a problem here.
Wasting no time. Into the cover.
How do you even do that? Kicking out at one after a move like that?
Reigns now realizing that he's take off. He's searching for something.
He grabbed the kendo stick and now business is really picking up.
Reigns checking into the ring now.
Grabbing hold and kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. Crushing impact in the corner and an elbow for good measure.
And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare and pissed Rollins off, he said there's a lot of animosity to take out.
I actually spoke to Rollins earlier. He said the only time CM Punk has improved the culture in WWE is when he cleared off for 10 years, propping him up in the corner. This is the main event of WrestleMania, and if anyone can dig deeper than most, it is Seth freaking Rollins. Impact on the suplex.
Beautiful up on the roll for the victory. Think it's over. Beautiful. Might sneak one. The pin is broken. That could have been it. Got him where he wants him. Up and
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
Rearranging the face with a stomp.
here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
is busted open now. He may need medical attention and soon. Reigns now looking so good. 3 clotheslines. Oh, fuck. Running for the win.
Breaks the close count. You gotta think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time. Neck breaker. Picture perfect.
And Roman, for the first time in a long time, having no one in his corner. Gotta wonder if that is affecting him. Bullseye with the Falcon.
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived to the scene, was because of CM Punk.
This has been a hurricane of chaos. Rollins, Reigns, each struggling to prove their superiority. Oh, what a sling blade.
Adjusting their opponent against the turnbuckle. Punch!
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
The tribal chief has acquired the target. This ends now.
Reversed into a kick straight into the face. Rollins drops his opponent. Stop! That could be Punk's demise.
Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
There's no way that was what Seth Rollins was expecting. He thought this match was his.
We knew this one was going to be good, but Rollins and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry.
Both arms hooked. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. We know what Seth has in store for an old brother here. Catches the kick. Takes him down. Forget about it.
And is able to avoid that offense. With an elbow.
And the pace is quick and courtesy of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins is just a step ahead of everything that Punk tries here.
German suplex.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Got to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Going right into the pin attempt. 2.
Shoulder up before 3.
Roman Reigns simply refuses to stay down. One of the many reasons why he's the face of this business. Punk was shot for the faces, but it wasn't good enough.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being done here.
All right, this is officially overkill. You've made your point. You can drop it now.
Not a good spot to be in.
First impact.
Seth is down for the count. No, he gets the shoulder up.
This has been a hard-fought match that calls on Rollins. Spear! That spells doom for Rollins. 2. Seth Rollins has never been known to lay down and hand out victories to anyone.
And Reigns absolutely can't believe it, but he cannot let that slow him down.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection. CM Punk turning his attention to the WWE Universe now. We are witnessing 2 titans of the times right now.
There's that mythical feeling in the air.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. Punk has beaten the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner, Shane Punk.
that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. The WWE Championship.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested.
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
Face first. Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Well, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Bret and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Bret and Shawn have called each other. I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Shawn and Bret. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, for the title, new champ. And the champion avoids the 2 count.
He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of him.
Just welting the back with those laces.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there.
Stooping low there, but who are we to judge?
That's going to leave a mark for sure.
Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup. Teeing off. And the champ now having to deal with relentless strikes from a motivated challenger.
Effectively targeting the arm. And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so purse back and forth we go. Oh!
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Boom. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
The Hitman with an excellently executed with a pile driver. Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that. Hitman with an opening.
Brought down with a DDT. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to whom he insults. If you have a pulse, fair game. HBK has to be thinking about ending Brett's pin of the champ. This could be over.
He's got the ropes, and the pin is broken. Stops that offense.
Countering each other again and again.
Hart wasting no motion on the counter.
What's he got in store for HBK? Lights out. DDT connects.
Look at this, just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt. Hitman never saw that coming. Kick gets caught.
Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
He just seems to be laser focused on destroying the spine, on completely breaking down the back.
Yeah, laser focused on completely debilitating their opponent. That's what a hold like this is all about.
Is Hart gonna tap him with the sharpshooter? Wait a minute! What a counter! Caught in a bad spot. Check your face after that one.
Open up the floodgates. The blood is pouring out of him now.
Saw it coming. Counters it.
Swapping some big-time swings here. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Barely anything.
Backbreaker.
Shawn gets tossed out of the ring.
No. What a crossbody.
Throwing all caution to the wind.
And boy, did it pay off.
He's got something coming. Targets the gut to end the offense.
And here we go, returning to the ring. That's the flamboyancy of the Heartbreak Kid for you.
Better be paying attention. The official count is not stopping.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
Oof! Retaliating with a strong elbow.
Teardrop suplex.
Michaels with some big-time offense could have the champion on the back foot.
Sliding back into the ring. HBK being the showman that he is.
He is connecting to the WWE Universe, drawing from their energy.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Taken down with a crucifix. This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Brett look. Oh, look!
Crashing to the floor.
Really thought that was going to work, but now we got a human being we have to scrape off the floor.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
Again, Brett makes his way into the ring. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Brett looking like he wants to see a little more out of his opponent here. Yokes up their opponent. Driven down with a sidewalk slam.
And he retaliates.
HB Shizzle not above some mind games, it appears.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out. Serves him right for running his mouth.
Michaels turns that around.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
DDT! The momentum is squarely on Hitman's side now.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
Side Russian leg sweep.
Gonna have to get back in the ring here. The ref's count is getting higher.
And Hart is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Quick takedown. And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn was... Figure 4. Leg lock. And this hold is actually...
Needs to find a way out. Reversing the pressure. That'll break the hold.
Massive atomic drop. And Michaels now looking to put Bret Hart away. Step through, could be sharpshooter time.
This would be humiliating.
Sharpshooter's in. Wait, wait a minute. Here's your winner. Call for the bell. Was Bret tapping out?
I think Shawn Michaels is the WWE champion.
Bret tapped out.
Well, Shawn has the gold. He must have tapped out.
What is going on? This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Whoa! Cross body.
Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Oh, what a quick answer.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
His Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. Very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favor.
These two trading one blow after another.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Hitman now dropping his opponents, and what are we cooking up here? Oh my! Figure four leg lock assisted by the ring post! Absolute torture!
Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
Retaliation from the Hitman. Rolled into a crucifix.
This could be it. Brett could retain the title here.
Step through. Here it comes. Bret Hart. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter. Submission hold locked in. You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is agonizing pain.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart.
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
கிடைச்சது குட் நைட். அடுத்த